virtual shutting off of all Iranian immigration into this country by refusing new visas to Iranian citizens. Moreover, the president warned these 4 steps may be just the beginning.
All of the steps I have ordered today are those that are necessary now. Other action may become necessary if these steps do not produce the prompt release of the hostages.
All right, folks, welcome back. That was ABC News, April of 1980. Jimmy Carter ordering a bunch of steps in the wake of the Iranian hostage crisis, including no Iranians into this country. The left doesn't want to talk about it. When you bring it up, they say it's not the same as a religion. You know, a threat to this country is a threat to this country, and it has to be addressed. Welcome back to America Talks Live. I'm Steve Malzberg. If you want to participate and be a part of the action, you call us right now at 877-NEWSMAX, 877-NEWSMAX, and we should get the numbers for that too. It makes it a lot easier sometimes. I know on my 8-year-old BlackBerry, it doesn't tell you, you know, what the letters are. They're rubbed out, and you can't figure out what to press to spell a word like Newsmax. So we should put the numbers up there as well. Anyway, we're getting back to the phones in a second, but I do want to tell you, I promised a previous caller that I would bring this up. Megyn Kelly did an interview with Philip Haney, one of the founding members of Department of Homeland Security, and he told Megyn Kelly that the terror attack in San Bernardino could have been prevented. He said the Obama administration's State Department dismantled a surveillance program that he was working on, and they found this out through a FOIA request which showed the emails, because you're not allowed to surveil Muslim groups. Because of that, they were investigating an umbrella group, an organization with ties to mosques, including the mosque that Saeed Farouk attended, and then the feds shut down the investigation because you can't do that to Muslims. When you're doing the mafia, you could study Italians and spy on them or whatever, but Muslims, I guess that's a different category. Anyway, the gentleman, Philip Haney, said that they would have put Farouk on a no-fly list, and he would never have been able to go overseas in the first place. And this plot, this terror attack, probably never would have happened. But we're politically correct, you see, and this is not an Islamic problem. It has nothing to do with Islam or jihad or anything else. Mosques, certainly nothing bad happens in a mosque. Just ask the blind sheik, Andy McCarthy, or some of the 9/11 hijackers. Nothing ever happens in a mosque. So they disbanded the program. Boom. How many more? How many more are out there that would have been brought to justice or found out if this program had continued? That's the problem. Let's get back to the phones. We have Tim from Pennsylvania. Hello, Tim. Thanks for calling, sir.
Thanks for taking my call, Steve. I'd just like to say that I really think the problem is that the Muslims are, the religion is intolerant, and they don't want to assimilate to our society. And the real problem is that if there are indeed moderate Muslims out there, and I don't doubt that there are, but why aren't they speaking out? Could you imagine if a fraction of, say, the Catholic Church, who are against abortion and birth control, went around blowing up abortion clinics and shooting abortion doctors? Are you going to tell me the Pope or a cardinal or a bishop wouldn't speak out? Where are the imams? Where are the ayatollahs? Why aren't they speaking up and say this does not represent Muslims?
Well, you're right.
And until they do that,
yeah, you're right.
Until they do that, you know, this problem is going to continue. This is a Muslim problem. This isn't our problem. This
Well,
is
and Tim,
problem.
look what happens. The family of in San Bernardino, the family of the 2 terrorists who were married, they put out a lawyer who says all kinds of bizarre, ridiculous things, calls the guy the alleged shooter, claims the family, nobody knew anything, and now they place the mother and the father of the shooter on the terrorist watch list. And if you go outside of the country, and again, this is the problem Trump's trying to address. If you go outside of the country, go to the website memri.org, MEMRI.org. They translate speeches and sermons from all kinds of high-ranking, Muslim imams and leaders overseas, which talk about jihad. I mean, this isn't some guy who can't get a job decides to join a terrorist group. In fact, this woman was highly educated. This guy had a great job. I mean, come on, we see it time and time again. But, you know, people choose to close their eyes to the problem. All right, we're coming back. We got a lot of you on hold. Don, you're next, of course, from New York. Stay where you are. 877 Newsmax is the number. 877, that translates to 639 7629. 877 639 7629. And when we come back, I want to talk a little bit about Ben Carson, what he had to say, and Ted Cruz, what he had to say as well. Don't go away.